I be on that kryptonite, straight up on that kryptonite. Who am I? Take it, motherfucker. I be on that, I be on that.
Where are you? You asked the person you were talking on the phone. I'm on my way. If you want so you don't get bored, order your coffee first. Your friend on the other line replied. But how about you? As she said that she will just order when she arrives. And since you want really to drink coffee, you will stand up from where you are sitting and order a coffee latte. You woke up early and prepared, cause today is your first day of your new job as a secretary in the company, which is your dad is one of the shareholders. He is the one who encouraged you to work on the company, and of course you're expecting that your new boss would be kind to you since your dad referred you to him as a secretary, and he agreed. But honestly, you don't know or you have no idea who your boss will be. And since it is still a little early to go to the office, you go to your favorite coffee shop first to have a coffee to boost your energy. By the way, you're waiting for your friend Abby so you two can go to the office together. This is also her first day at work. She also got hired from the same company, but you two got assigned in different departments. After you get your coffee, you go back to your seat. You take out your phone from your pocket and start scrolling. Usually, when you are in this kind of place, you're just focusing on yourself. You don't really care about the people around you. You're about to sip the coffee when you thought something was missing until your eyes landed on the cake displayed on the counter. Usually, you only eat bread and coffee for breakfast. You stood up and went to the counter again to order a cake for coffee partner. After you get your order, you go back to the seat where your coffee is waiting for you. You are enjoying yourself when suddenly a guy sits in the chair in front of you. He crosses his arms and just look at the glass of coffee. You look at him weirdly and say, yes, but he didn't answer. You slowly felt awkward because he looked at you every time you sip on the coffee. Do you need anything? You ask. You saw him sigh and say, what tastes like? Even though you are confused, you still answer him. Which one? The cake? Well, delicious. No, not the cake. I'm talking to the coffee. Nothing special. Taste coffee. Wait, why are you asking me? If you want to know the taste, then why don't you order for yourself? He didn't answer again. Instead, he stared at you and had an eye contact with you that makes you uncomfortable. Wait, don't tell me you are my stalker. This lately I noticed someone is following me. He smirked and say, is stalker? Are you out of your mind? Your conversation cutted after your phone rang. It's Abby, as you found out that she could able to come because she was stuck in the traffic. After you hung up the call, you drank your coffee at the same time you took your bag to leave. You gazed and passed on him without saying a word. Until he suddenly speak. Yeah, where's your payment? Pardon? I said, where's your payment for the coffee that you drank? Excuse me, I already paid it. Excuse me, that's my coffee. Yours is there, he said while pointing to the next table, and there you saw the cup of coffee with your name written on it. Then you realize that the reason why it tastes different, it's not taste like coffee latte, because actually the coffee you drank is not yours. Shoot! Why didn't you tell me that it's yours? I'm sorry, I thought it's mine. Next time, don't be stupid. In your anger for calling you stupid, you couldn't stop yourself from cursing him. After that, you took some money and put it on the table. I don't want to see your face again, remember that? You said and left. This jerk is ruining my day, you mumble while going to your car. You are in the office lobby. Abby had just left to go to the department where she will be assigned, while you are waiting for the personal assistant of your boss. He just finished calling you and told you that he is on his way. Later on, you saw a man coming. Miss YN, he said. You immediately stood up and said, It's me. Come with me. I'll take you to the office of your new boss, he added. You suddenly felt nervous at the same time, excited to meet him. But something is bothering you, so you asked the personal assistant again. Mister? He smiled and said, Mr. Nam, just call me Mr. Nam Huyun. Mr. Nam, is our boss is nice? Sometimes, but mostly not. He is known as a heartless boss. He is very strict when it comes to work. So don't try make any mistakes in your work if you don't want to taste his anger. And because of what you heard, you hesitate whether you will continue to work in that company or not. But every time you remember that he was your dad's friend, your confidence returns and expecting that he will be kind to you. Mr. Nam knocked the door as you heard someone saying come in. His assistant opened the door and told you to come in. Sir, your new secretary is here. Okay, you can go now. Good luck, he said and left. You are certainly sure that you already heard that voice, but you didn't pay attention to it because there were many similar voices in this world. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Good morning, sir. My name is YN, your newly hired secretary, you said with full of confidence. Then finally, the chair turned, since your new boss was back facing at you as your jaw dropped and became speechless after seeing the man you cursed and had a fight with earlier in the coffee shop. You? You said and pointed at him, but you also immediately lowered your hand and hid your back. Oh, Miss YN, I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. Then why did you come to me by your own? You want to walk out, but your dad will be disappointed in you if that case. Well, I never hold a grudge. I want you to know that personal life should be separate from work. Understand? By the way, I'm Jun Jungkook, the CEO of this company. You even more surprised after you found out that your boss is a CEO. What the heck? In all people, why you? And what? CEO? Okay, since you are new, I know you don't have any idea about your job. But don't worry, I'll teach you. Start with simple work first. Buy me coffee. Because I haven't had coffee because someone stole my coffee earlier. Alright, Sir Jungkook. I'll buy you coffee. What flavor do you like? Don't worry, I'll treat you. Really? Wow, my secretary is so nice. Okay, then buy me ice americano. But I want you to buy it from the shop where you drank my coffee. What? But there are many coffee shops nearby. It takes me 1 hour to drive to get there, sir. Well, that's not my problem. Go now, faster. Relax, YN. He is your boss. Don't kill him on your first day of work. You give him a death glare and walk going to the door and bang the door. That makes him startled. That brat, he said.
2 hours later.
You enter the office and put his coffee on his desk. One large iced Americano, Sir June. Here's your order, you said. Good. Now let's proceed with your other work. You go to XXX restaurant and order me food for my lunch. Your lunch? But sir, you can order online to deliver her. No, no, no. I hate food delivery. I want you to go there yourself. Mr. June. Sir June, not Mr. June. Okay, Sir June. Are you sure this is still part of my job? Of course. This is your training. He handed you his card to use to buy his order. He also gave you a list of food. Even if you don't want to follow him, you can't do anything. You made a promise with your dad this morning that you will do a great job. Aside from that, you want to show to them that you can do other job aside from being a model. Time skipped. Finally, he gave you a proper job. You are sitting on your desk, which is almost right next to your boss' desk. He said you don't have your own cabin yet, so for the time being, your desk will be the desk next to him where he receives his visitors. Earlier, anyway, he invited you to have lunch, but you choose to have lunch together with Abby. He told you to revise what was written in the documents, so that's what you do. In a few moments, you saw that it was 5 in the afternoon. So you turned off the computer since your working hours were over. Jungkook stood up from his desk and went to the bathroom. Timing, your phone rang. You answered it because you thought he wouldn't hear it since Jungkook was in the bathroom. Hello, Mia. Yeah, Kate is calling you, but she can't contact you. By the way, we're going to the bar together with our other friends later. I already talked to Abby and she'll come too. I'll go too. What time should it be there? 7? Okay, exactly 7. I'm already there. Later on, Jungkook came out of the bathroom. You stood up from where you were sitting to bid goodbye. But, and who told you that you can go home? He said. But sir, it's already 5. I know, but you can't go home yet because you have to do something as your overtime. Here, write this and put some layout and print it for about 100 pages. Seriously, sir? You asked after seeing what was written on the paper. I promise I will never run away again. Do I look like I'm joking? Do that now. You snatched the paper on his hand and went back to your desk. When it comes to making a layout, that's easy for you. Also, when it comes to editing, you are good at it. A few minutes, you show him what you did before you're going to print, but he didn't like it and telling you to repeat it again. This time you made it even better, but he still didn't like it. Do it again. Repeat it again. Repeat it again. More than 20 times you repeated your work, but he still didn't like it. until it's 6:30 at night. I just go to the bathroom. When I came out, it should be ready. You gritted your teeth in anger. I don't care if my dad will be disappointed in me, you said as you wrote something. You took your bag and left the office without him knowing. When Junko came out of the bathroom, you weren't in your seat anymore. He looked around but he couldn't really find you until he saw a paper with a middle finger sign written and say, "All resign." Aish, this girl. She ran away again. He ran fast going outside as he saw you already on the elevator. Yeah, Wayne, come back here, he said. You press the close button continuously until it closes. But before it closes, you stick out your tongue on him. Wow, you think you can escape from me this time? He said. In less than a minute, the elevator rang and said he was already in the ground floor. You get out of the elevator when suddenly someone grabbed your hand tightly as you saw Jungkook, who was sweating and out of breath. How did you get her? Me? I flew, he said, and carried you. He placed you on his shoulder and took the elevator since he didn't have the strength to use the stairs again after chasing you. Put me down! Jungkook, put me down! But he acted like he didn't hear you at all until you reached back to his office. You will start beating him until Jungkook dropped you on the sofa that makes you lay on it as he pins you and kisses you aggressively so you stop throwing tantrum. Later on, you just kiss your husband back and wrap your arms on his neck. After 10 minutes of kissing, you two miraculously still alive. Can you go back home now? Stop running away from me. It's been 4 days since you went home to your parents. You don't talk to me, even my texts and calls, you don't answer. I'm fucking missing you. I don't intend to forget our first anniversary. Actually, I was on my way home, but something came up that I need to finish because the next day is my promotion as a new CEO. When I got home, I saw what you prepared for me. I know you made an effort to do decoration, cook for our anniversary, but I'm late. That's why I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, Jungkook is your husband. He is sweet and caring, but mostly he is annoying. You got mad at him because you made an effort for your anniversary but he didn't come home. In your anger, you ran away and went home to your parents. They want to send you back to your house, but you said you don't want to because you are still angry. Since you are avoiding Jungkook and don't answer his calls, he asked your dad for help so he can be with you and talk to you. You know that your husband worked at that company, but you have no idea that he was promoted as a CEO. So you're surprised that he became your boss. Sorry if I overreacted. It's okay. Girls are always act as girls. I will be busy, so can you continue to work with me? At least we still have time for each other. But how about my modeling career? You can still work as model and also as my secretary at the same time. Secretary or maid? I'm just annoying you earlier for leaving me and running away from home, he said and flicked your forehead. But seriously, I miss you, as you hug him while sobbing your face on his chest. Me too, I miss you. By the way, let's go. I'll come with you. I'm sure your friends are waiting for you. How did you know? Obviously, I heard your conversation. Can I drink? Sure, I prefer that. So later, when we get home, let's party, yeah! The end. Thank you for watching, Kookaes. Good night. Mama, chup chup.